Hi, my wise astrology tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Krisztina. Welcome back to my podcast. Today, I'm here to record for you the Leo new moon, which is going to take place August 4th, and it's going to take place at 12 degrees, exactly 12 degrees and 34 minutes. And it's also going to make an amazing aspect with Mars and Jupiter. Both are transiting Gemini. And soon, actually, on August 14th, they're going to conjunct in 16 degrees on Regia fixed star. But I'm going to come up with another podcast for that later on. So today we're going to talk about the new moon, and we're also going to talk about actually the influence of the sextile as well, and the archetype of the new moon, which is Leo. And it's ruled by the sun, and it rules the fifth house. Fifth house, anything to do with investment, joy, anything to do with your aspiration, anything to do with, let me just have that, because Cosmo is barking. I don't know if you are actually hearing the barking or not, but I'm going to try to be louder with my microphone. So what's happening over here, it is actually bringing grace and bringing the courage into our life, because it's a Leo moon, right? And Mars, which is sextile with Mars and Jupiter, it's always also going to add an additional sweetness to this Leo new moon. First of all, what we have to talk about, the Leo moon and the new moon itself. It's a new beginning. It's creating opportunities in our life. The moon itself rules the fourth house, ruled by Cancer, which is your home, your roots, anything to do with ending and funerals as well, but mostly with real estate, family, and your roots. Okay. And nurturing, the way you were mothered or the way you are nurture others around. That is your inner child, that is your emotion, your backpack, what you are carrying in your life, um, on your journey actually, and filled with memories, because that is your memories as well. And your subconscious. It also rules your dog. The moon rules a lot of things. It rules lemons, it rules apples, your dog, and very, very important, your subconscious and family. Okay, and what about Leo? Leo ruled by the sun. It's the next house in astrology. It's the fifth house. Fifth house is joy, investment, pleasure, anything to do with creativity, anything to do with creative project, anything to do with your love life, with your mistress, lover, passion, and also prizes, lottery winning and winning prizes as well. So this Leo moon definitely going to bring in joy for us. And it's also going to conjunct with two fixed stars, which we're going to talk about later on. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Let me know how did it work out for you. I really like to read your comments, and your support is helping me, actually, your comments to build my site. And, that is the only way the algorithm going to find me. So we're going to talk about the Sabian symbols and also the decan. So the Sabian symbols actually symbol between 12 and 13 degrees, we have to check the Leo Sabian symbol, and that is an old sea captain rocking. So this symbol speaks to the themes of wisdom, experience, and the ability to navigate life storms with calm and confidence. It represents the archetype of the wise elder who has seen many challenges and come through them with grace and insight. Leo is really, really graceful sign. What is the importance of the second decan, what it will take place in? The second decan of Leo is ruled by Jupiter, because it's rules Sagittarius, right? So adding a layer of richness, expansiveness. Jupiter is really optimistic and a quest for knowledge, but in Leo energy. So it emphasizes growth of learning and pursue actually higher truth. So let's see what is the archetype of the sextile. The sextile are 60-degree aspect that promote opportunities and cooperation. It's not without any challenges. It's not granted to you like a trine, but it is a Venusian in flavor. So it indicates a harmonious relationship between the planets involved. So between Mars, Jupiter, and the new moon, which is the moon and sun together, because the new moon is when in heaven, the sun and moon is the lovers are merged together, right? So this energy is going to help you to become productive. So what is the archetype of Mars? I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but most likely I'm going to talk about more about the fixed stars because of, it's not very well-known fixed stars, so we might want to learn about that. But Mars, we know, Mars is courageous. It's representing action. Mars is the warrior within. Mars is our drive or assertiveness, the fighter. And Jupiter is the sage, symbolizing growth, wisdom, and expansion. Jupiter is the fairy godfather or Santa Claus, however you want to call it. And the sextile between the new moon and Mars Jupiter suggests a period where new beginnings are supported by action. So you need to take action. You cannot sit still, or waiting for something to happen. You have to start to do something. And if you are doing, and if you are willing to be assertive and you are driven, then Jupiter going to bring in growth and expansion and blessing into your life. So it could obviously manifest in various ways, For example, if we are checking the collectives, then we have to see, and if you know my podcast, I always talk about the recent geopolitical situation, war, peace related, anything to do with climates, anything to do with healthcare, anything to do with education, natural disasters, whatever can actually affect the collective. So, and most likely you're all aware of the situation around the earth, what's happening between China and Taiwan, Israel and Palestine, Ukraine and Russia, and so on. So it could bring in some kind of ceasefire agreement, though, between the conflicting nations, leading to peace talks and diplomatic negotiation. New military alliances are formed to address regional security threats, promoting stability through corporations. And other thing is what could happening like we can have international peacekeeping forces to be deployed to the conflict zones. So, and if we have that, we're going to reduce violence and we are going to be capable to provide humanitarian aids. Weather related, this is Mars and Jupiter could actually create expansion there. So it could be something to do with some kind of fire or wildfire could arise. It is a Leo season, it's summer, everything is dry, perhaps, and, it could indicate some kind of wildfire or forest fire during this time, even if it is a sextile, but we're going to be able to get it in the buds and, actually extinguish the fire. So it could be some kind of climate action plans that will be introduced, combining government and private sector efforts to combat climate changes. New weather monitoring satellite could be launched during this time, and it could be really predictive. It's going to be some really beautiful new predictive capability. The AIs like Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus-Mars conjunction in Taurus, which is Taurus ruled anything to do with Mother Earth. So it could indicate we're going to be capable to predict weathers, even earthquake. long time before it will happen, and we will be capable to evacuate people on the affected areas. So, communities affected by natural disasters receive international aid and support, and we will be capable to rebuild everything together. In healthcare, we're going to have some kind of breakthrough in medical researches, and it's going to lead to development of new treatment for diseases, anything to do with cancer, for example. Maybe it's going to be available for the public because, yeah, so it could be available for the public. So that could be some new kind of campaign which is going to promote vaccination, immunization, because of Mars is vaccines and vaccine related, right? So somehow I do feel there could be, like, the WHO actually is making countries to sign a contract with them. If it is a new pandemic, the whole entire country has to be vaccinated. So that's not necessarily, like, I don't know what's your intake on this, but I don't support big pharma. I'm always considered about this situation. I'm not saying I'm against vaccination. I'm saying I'm questioning the intention of big pharma. So, all right. And what other thing if we are checking the education, because Jupiter and Mars is in Gemini, that could be really good to implement some new educational reform. And it could be accessible for a lot of students. For example, we could have new scholarship program, and it could actually provide financial aid to the underprivileged student. And it could also promote higher education, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is universities and colleges. And also we could have job-oriented courses, because of Gemini rules the craftsmanship and also skill-based study. So it could be some kind of job-oriented courses which are going to be really, really focused on everybody has and holds a stable job, and knowledge, and they are capable to support themselves. If we are checking the technology, there could be some kind of renewable energy in technology coming in, and we're going to adopt the solar and the wind power during this time. Gemini is wind, it's ruled by Mercury. So, and we're going to reduce the fossil fuels, but, in time, because we need at least 3 to 5 years to reduce that totally. And also it's going to, because Gemini rules also social media platforms and internet, it could bring in new social media platforms. Actually, that could promote positive interaction and mental well-being also. And, combating the online harassment. Somehow, if somebody wants to troll others, then they right away going to delete the comments or something like that. So that could be really good. New similar, channels like YouTube channel is coming up. And it could also bring in to some positive aspect to economic growth, because of it could bring in new startup incubator program, which could launch during this time. And those entrepreneurs could foster innovation around and in various sectors. So, and the new incubator program could help actually reduce tax for small businesses, and it could boost economic activity, and it could create more jobs. So during this new moon, that all can happen. Something to do with justice, something to do with social justice could also be momentumous, because of Jupiter is justice in Sagittarius. It's anything to do with legislative bodies and promote equality and fairness in our community. So we can address homelessness, anything to do with the veterans, creating mini houses for them, and actually decrease poverty somehow. And, you know, also providing support for mental health organization and mentally ill people. Also, we're going to help with human rights as well. We're going to have the vulnerable population. Environmental, besides the fire, which could increase during this time, it could be some kind of international agreements to protect endangered species and habitats in the earth, something to do with eco-friendly policies as well. And cultural festivals, because of it's a Leo season, you know, Leo is summer, everybody is out, and, you know, some kind of festivals, events that foster understanding and appreciate the traditions and the customs of the traditions. So you will see a lot of people out in public, in squares, you know, like they are dancing, they have their customs, and it's going to be something global. So, all right. And with transformation, Gemini rules vehicles, and Mars and Jupiter over there, something fast, right? Jupiter in Sagittarius, it rules Sagittarius. In Sagittarius, it rules aviation, and in Pisces, it rules boats. So faster boats, bigger airplanes, more luxurious for everyone, more comfortable for everyone. You know, the seats are so small and so cramped, the airplanes, so somehow I feel like it's going to be more comfortable right now. And, you know, because of Mars also rules the Scorpio in the 8th house, and that is security. So it could be something to do with digital security, which could change. You know, for example, we're going to have the election. So something it's going to come up, they're going to secure the votes and make sure nobody can cheating. And in agriculture, we're going to have some kind of new technological advancement as well. Don't forget, we're going to have Pluto in Aquarius, which is representing that. But the technological advancement that is happening during this new moon, because it's sextile with Jupiter and Mars, it's going to increase the crop. So it could be really good. And it could also reduce the environmental impact. So, you know, deforestation, we don't need to deforest. Somehow we're going to have urban villages, urban gardens up into the, you know, skyscrapers, flat roof, and everybody going to have a garden. So this is good for us. And then is also what else could happen. Because of Mars' sport and Jupiter is recognition. So it could be some kind of new sport going to get recognized and get into the Olympics, maybe lacrosse, something like that. Or it could actually, an international sport event could promote cultural exchange and global unity as well. Or we could be actually encouraged to do more physical activity and get into community engagement, because of Gemini rules the 3rd house, which is your neighborhood community. So, and because Gemini also rules media as well, I mean, Jupiter rules in Sagittarius media, but Gemini also journalism. So we're going to be aware, and we're going to raise public awareness on important issues. You know, the journalists, the saying the truth, the lies coming out. We're going to produce educational and informative content finally. Don't forget, Uranus is stepping into Gemini. I was waiting for that for a long time. We're going to be awakened, integrity, intelligence, education going to be valued finally. Dumbness will be over. So I keep saying that, you know, we're going to put more efforts to create truth actually, and say the truth and staying authentic and actually combat misinformation. And we're going to enhance public understanding as well with it. financial market, all right, Gemini is anything to do with softwares and internet-based businesses. Jupiter is growth. Mars is also, increase on the financial market. So it could be like renewable energy, technology sector, cryptocurrency could actually increase. And as I remember well, and I do remember well, I have an elephant memory, Bitcoin has Jupiter at 29 degrees Capricorn, September 1st, Pluto going to go back the last time to Capricorn, and it could increase Bitcoin significantly the last time. Before it could disappear, but the last time it will increase it well. It's, really high. We're going to also invest in not only education, but researches, because Mars also rules Scorpio, and that is research, anything to promote, like science, for example. We're going to build smart cities during this time, urban cities, urban villages, as I said, something to do with sustainable energy, the wind, the solar energy, because Mars is exalted in Leo, because Mars is the little brother of Sun, and the new moon is the Sun and Moon march together, and it's happening in Leo. Just follow me. That's why it could be reusable energy. That's why we're going to implement in solar energy and things like that. And tourism, obviously, going to actually increase during this time. But, anything to do with ecotourism, anything to do with tourism, what is seeing the cultural heritage of the countries, and it's going to boost that industry for sure. All right, the other thing what I wanted to talk about, I found two fixed stars, which is Kachab, and the other one is Acubens. And this new moon is going to conjunct with these two fixed stars. And Kachab is located in the constellation of Ursa Minor, and it's known for persistence and endurance. So actually, it's known for its strong will. It embodies the ability to stay the course and see project through the completion, and not course, but course, stay the course. Sometimes my accent is really funny. And then guidance and navigation as well. So it could be symbolizing for us a direction, but we need courage to grow. And actually right now I just remembered one of my favorite songs about revolution, and it could be totally the theme of this new moon in Leo. Anyway, I have a Leo moon in 6 degrees, so I'm so enthusiastic about the Leo new moon. But the revolution, courage to grow. Listen it, I'm going to actually pin that in the comment sector below, because it has a lot of beautiful message. You are not too old, to restart something and live your purpose, whatever you want in the world. If you want to be rich, if you want to change the world with very deep purpose, just start it right now. You are not old. So that's the song about. So that's why I feel like Kachab also, it's the revolution song itself, because you can find new path and staying in the true and staying true to yourself and achieving your goals in life. And Acubens also a fixed star in Cancer, and its influence, protective nature, sharp intellect. So what's happening over here? We could be very quick-witted. We're going to enjoy a lot of stand-up comedies, open mic, open mic, what is that? Oh my God, I forget this word. Going to with your loved ones to an audition with open mic, and you can become a comedist yourself, a comedian yourself. But because of Acubens actually is very protective, is associated with defensive action, and don't forget it's sextiles with Mars, so very, very defensive. It's need to protect the loved ones here. So These two fixed stars could bring us and give us clear direction and find clarity in our path, and especially if you are uncertain. It could also make you more ambitious and more focusing because of, its sharpness and its intellectual. So you're going to use your intelligence and your integrity to approach a new avenue and being really strategic. And, if you would like to go and do your master degrees or go and learn something new, even a Jupiter could be like a new language, or go and start a travel book, go ahead, because it could give you courage to start over. So specific influences could be like emergence of strong, persistent leaders in politics and communities. It could also increase focus on home security and family safety as well. Companies making significant strategic shift with long-term planning. It could actually start improving mental sharpness and strategic thinking in education. Debate classes for children, and navigation technology for airplane and for ships. Also, it will be a breakthrough for that as well. More security in technology as well. New health policies protecting vulnerable population. So, it is creating a lot of opportunities. And because fifth house also anything to do with creative project, it's going to have a surge in creative project. And anything to do with spiritual guidance as well, like spiritual practices, guidance for direction in life. For example, also it could bring in some kind of long-term peace because it's going to help us to secure our families or our nations with this fixed star. The protection, the defense strategy is going to develop, become more developed and increased, and it's helping us with security as well. All right, and then it could also put some more efforts in scientific researches, and also it is helping with media as well. But on media influence, it could help with social issues with this kind of TikTok or YouTube or, what is influencing our youth. And we're going to try to find a solution for that. All right, guys. So as I do all the time, I do analysis for each individual sign, and I'm going to start with Aries. I don't want to be very long. Aries rising, sun and moon is going to take on to your fifth house. First of all, if you listened till now, please be aware the sun is your career, your father figure, your vitality. The moon is your subconscious, your mother figure, the way you are mothering and your emotions. And then your home and security, and the rising sign, everything about you, the way you pretend. So it is for each signs, right? So Aries, rising, sun and moon is going to happen in your fifth house, while Mars and Jupiter in Gemini going to be in your third house and sextile the new moon. Anything to do with creative communication, starting a blog, a podcast, it could actually help you to express your creative ideas. Also, you can have some kind of romantic gestures here, like a new romantic love affair comes into your life, or, you're going to write some kind of heartfelt letter to your partner. It could be also something to do with children's education, getting involved in your children's school project or activities. And also you can start some kind of community fair, something to do with your nearby community, local events, and you're going to start to organize those. Anything to do with neighborhood project, you're going to initiate, some kind of neighborhood party. It could be also collaborative hobbies, for example, joining some kind of group and club who has mutual values and they are doing the same craftsmanship as you do. So short trips are possible with friends and family. And also there could be some kind of increased sibling activity in your life as well. Um, you can also enroll in a creative writing class or, art classes together with your friends. Also, what's happening. So if you are doing and launching something, for example, a new communication tool or app, then it could be really successful. All right, Taurus rising, sun and moon is going to happen in your fourth house. Mars in Gemini gonna be, and Mars and Jupiter in Gemini gonna happen in your second house. It's sextile the new moon. So anything to setting up a home office for better financial management. Also property investments. So you can consider to invest in real estate. You also capable to implement new budgeting in with your family as well, starting a home-based business. But anything what is related to crafts or food, because second house is food and Gemini is craft, planning and executing home renovation project, redesign your home, researching and preserving family, heirlooms and history, do your ancestry. I mean, I don't really recommend that because the moment you do that and spit in that tube, everybody has your DNA. So I'm really against that. But if you would like to, but other way you can also find out about your family history. You can start gardening and you can also do that for profit. Selling homegrown product or herbs, or sprouts. You can also attend workshop and it could be something about finances, how to invest or anything to do with budgeting, financial advisors. And actually, I'm going to share a website of my, it's a group of ladies I'm working with, and they are doing that for free, but they are advising people, a lot of, mothers, single mothers, women, how to invest, and I just gonna share that with you guys. You can also host family gathering and parties right now. And also you can actually install new security system at home because of, second house is safety because it's luxury and comfort by Taurus, but it's in Gemini. So anything to do with technology, yes, cameras. So you can do that. All right, the Gemini, third house, the new moon. Mars and Jupiter is in your first house and it's sextile the new moon. So you're going to have some personal branding going on, rebranding yourself or your personal project, your business, expanding your professional and social network as well. You are capable to speak in public, taking up on some kind of debating contents. And also you're going to start, or you can start a project with writing. You can start blogging, travel blogging, anything what really interests you. It is going to bring in for you learning opportunities, but something with your communication skills. So you can enroll a course actually, which is going to enhance your communication skills. If you have any travel plans and it is a short trip for your personal growth and networking, it could be really magnified during this time. You're also going to get involved with your community, your neighborhood community, and actually you are capable to create events and you are going to be an activist, for example, in these neighborhood communities. Maybe, you are supporting some presidential candidate and you're going to talk over that. If you would like to, strengthen your relationship with your siblings, you can actually do some kind of project together. You are capable to increase your presence on social media platform and get more subscribers or followers during this time. And you can also hire someone who can do your PR right now, your networking, and expand your connections with other. Cancer rising sun and moon is going to happen in your second house, and Mars and Jupiter is in your 12th house sextile the moon. Reassessing financial strategies and your investment is possible during this time. You can have some kind of secret savings, setting up a secret saving account for emergencies, and you're not necessarily going to tell your wife or husband or mother or father. And also you're going to find out you have some kind of skills and talent that was actually hidden from you, and you can act on it right now. If you would like to make a charitable donation, which is resonate your values, it's possible during this time. Also, you are capable to invest in your spirituality, so holistic wellness product, or maybe going to retreat. Also, if you are planning actually to create a retreat center, a healing farm, something, healing opportunities for others, it is possible during this time. The new moon always brings in some kind of dream and insight during your dreams. And actually, your dream could help you with your financial decisions. So you're going to dream lucid and you're going to get directions, actually, especially with those two fixed stars. Also it could be some kind of financial gain to conducting undercover research in your life, anything to do with hospice, hospitality, hospitals, like you capable to get rid of addiction during this time, start a therapy, consulting, getting a psychologist, getting into lucid dreamings, getting rid of nightmares, and contribute in things and causes you are really care about during this time. All right, Leo, rising sun and moon, it is in your first house, Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in your 11th house, sextile the new moon. So taking on leadership roles in community groups, anything to do with social media influences, expanding your influence on social media, connecting with like-minded people, initiating and leading group projects. You can be a CEO and you can be a leader right now, strengthening and expanding friendships and network. Actually, new friendship can arise. You're going to have also client who could be VIP and they want you to succeed during this time. You are capable to share your ideas in your social circle with your friends, and they're going to collaborate. They're going to support you because you are working toward collective goals together. If you would like to volunteer, you can do some kind of non-profit community service project during this time. You are capable to engage in public speaking, or if you are actually an influencer, singer, or an actor, you will be seen in the stage, on the stage. And that will be, you will be shining on the stage. Also, you are capable to launch some kind of social campaign, a social media campaign, what you believe in. All right, Virgo rising sun and moon is going to happen in your 12th house, and Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in your 10th house of career. This is sextile the new moon. So anything to do with your career, it's reassessing and planning a new career path, a new purpose in your life. You can get hired. So it's going to bring in some kind of professional growth, and it's going to promote you. You can become the CEO, you can get a promotion, enhancing your public image and reputation for sure. You are capable to take on to a new leadership at work. Anything to do to attend a new workshop, a seminar, which is going to help you with your career advancement. Also, you can engage in volunteer work related to your field during this time. finding a better work-life balance, like finding peace with your work and making sure you are also taken care of, making sure your mental health is good and you can get rid of addictions, for example. You are capable to improve your public speaking during this time. And you can expand your professional network as well. And if you care for changes, then you can considering actually to take on to something what is really dear to your heart, but it has to relate to your career and to your field if you want to support a charity. And definitely there is advancement in your career. Libra rising sun and moon, it's going to happen in your 11th house, Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in your 9th house, sextile the new moon. So travel plans, planning international travel for leisure and education are possible. Higher education, enrolling in higher education courses or programs, getting a doctorate, getting to university, your dream university, engaging in philosophical discussion with friends, learning a new language, going abroad to teach, anything to do with the diplomatic work, to become an attaché, considering publishing your work or researches, start a podcast, YouTubing, studying law or legal system. That is the theme for you guys, and also participating in cultural exchange program as well. Maybe you're going to be an exchange student or bring in an exchange student in your home. You are capable to embark on spiritual and religious journey. Maybe you're going to become a preacher, a spiritual leader during this time. If you would like to go abroad, as I said, to teach or to learn another language, go ahead because it will be supporting. Anything to do with international networking is really, really great during this time. And if you would like to get involved in global causes or humanitarian efforts, go ahead because it's also supported. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, it's going to happen in your 10th house of career and Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in your 8th house of other people's money. Taboos. It's sextile the new moon, and Scorpio 8th house rules you and Mars rules you, so it is actually magnified for you. You can reassess actually your financial investment and your joint ventures. It could bring in opportunity. Your significant other could make amazing amount of money and support you. It could be also like you reviewing and updating insurance policies as well, or life insurance, taxes, something to do with your tax, and it's going to turn out to be positive. You might going to just learn how to do tax and just improve like QuickBooks, or like engaging in the strategic of tax planning, something like that. Creating a plan for debt management and reduction. You are maybe going to get a debt relief on your own, learning about that, how to pay off your debts. Discussing inheritance and estate planning. Will, you can create a will, a trust during this time. You're also capable to consider new joint ventures with your partner, with your significant other, or get a business partner as well. And if you would like to attend workshop, you can, but it will be about finances and how to invest and stock market. Anything is what is going to transform your finances during this time. And because it's going to happen in your 10 and 8th house, you can get some kind of legal justice over here, especially if you were accused for doing something what you haven't done. But definitely going to focus on financial stability. During this time, some of you can get pregnant, or it could be like a surgery because of, or you can change your name during this time because you get married. But surgery is also possible. But if you get surgeries, I'm more likely it's elective surgery, something what turns out good for you guys. Sagittarius rising sun and moon is going to happen in our 9th house, and Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in the 7th house. 9th house is publication, YouTube, podcast, foreign affairs, diplomacy, passport, you know. And 7th house is your clientele and your relationship. So engaging in legal matters or, you know, some kind of signing some kind of agreements for your work would happen, especially if you are podcasting or if you want to publish something during this time, a book, for example. You are also capable to form new partnership and alliances, which is going to support you for a long time. You know, engaging in diplomatic efforts and negotiation, legal matters turns for your favor. You can also plan some kind of marriage, or, you know, your relationship going to take a significant milestone. If you are not married, then you will get engaged or married, something like that during this time. Or, you know, you're going to get an engagement, and it could be you are going to have the marriage and engagement in a foreign country. Your public relations going to be really strong, and your image is going to be out in the public, and it's going to be enhanced. If you would like to collaborate with someone with an international project, go ahead, because it will be supported. You can consider teaching, and teaching opportunities going to be on the plate for you, and actually teaching opportunities abroad as well. If you would like to study international law or global policies, go ahead. You know, it will be really, really, or something to do with spirituality and religion. It could be very good for you right now. Traveling as well. Traveling for work and studies are supported. Integrating into new culture through work and study, it is supported as well. All right, Capricorn, moon, sun, and rising. It's going to happen in your 8th house. Taboos and joint ventures, and Mars and Jupiter Gemini in your 6th house of health and work, sextile the moon. So starting a new health and fitness regime, actually you are going to get maybe a good loan to buy rental properties. It could be also bringing a surgery for your pet or for yourself as well, but both of them going to turn out positive. You can improve the work environment and your daily routine. You're also going to engage in community services and community projects as well. You can achieve actually a better work-life balance right now. Is your scheduling going to be spot on? And, you know, if you would like to get a regular checkup right now, or check your toxicity, because 8th house is toxicity, new screening, it could be really good for you, because it's going to detect something and you can prevent, right? Prevention is the most important. You are capable to implement new nutritional plans in your diet and lose weight and do some kind of parasite cleanse and detoxification. And you're also capable to set and achieve new fitness goals as well. So, you know, because of you are making changes to your daily routine, you're going to be more efficient, you're going to be less tired during this time. Because stress is going to get decreased because you managed your time well, but you're going to use some kind of technology, new techniques, which is going to help you to ease up your hard work. And definitely going to get into promoting wellness, even at your workplace. If you are hiring people, you're going to make sure they meditate, or they have after lunch 20 minutes to sleep a little bit, something like that. Aquarius rising, sun and moon is going to happen in your 7th house. You know, mediation, partnership, alliances, followers, and Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini in your 5th house, anything to do with creative project, sextile the new moon, starting new creative project and ventures, anything to do with joy and pleasure. You are also capable to making romantic gestures or planning date nights, and, you know, your romantic life could change and it could become committed. For example, you are dating, but you're going to get married or engaged. You are capable to take up on new hobbies and some kind of recreational activities, something that you really enjoy, getting involved actually in your children's education and your children activity that's also going to bring you joy and pleasure. You are also capable to attend a lot of social events and parties, and you are capable to win lottery perhaps during this time. And you can also explore something to do with businesses, which is maybe new to you, but it has to do something with speculative investment or creativity, getting a manager or getting a new agent somehow, collaborate with artists, singers, writing lyrics for them. And you're also capable to plan leisure trips with a loved one, with a romantic partner as well. You're going to be definitely more romantic and you are capable to win a prize. All right, guys. And last but not least, my fellow Piscean, it's in your 6th house. Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini in the 4th house, sextile the moon. All right. Anything to do with engaging in home improvement project, redecoration, selling a home, buying a home, okay, spending quality time with our family members, maybe planning to have a new family. You can consider also some kind of home-based work or businesses. You are capable to invest in real estate. You are capable to renovate your kitchen, to put a fireplace into your kitchen or change your stove, something like that. You can actually, during this time, revive or create a new family tradition, start gardening, something to do with could appear with your landscape, making significant change to your home life. It's going to be more active, and the family bonds are going to be focused on emotional healing during this time. And if you would like to, you can install some kind of new security measures at home, cameras, which is going to be there for you for your safety. And if you are considering relocation during this time, moving, then it could be also really good for you. All right, guys, that is for all individual signs. And I usually with the lunation, I'm creating actually what is that? A meditation. And I try to create a meditation right now for you guys. I just put that thunderstorm in the background. And let me see. All right, so we're going to start to meditate, and we would like to awaken the lion and the lioness within, which is setting and helping us with our courage and self-confidence. So if you would like to join me for this meditation, I would like you to find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. This can be indoors or outdoors, preferably where you can feel a gentle summer breeze. Dim the lights or sit under the open sky as the new moon illuminates your surroundings. Have a candle or incense burning if you wish, and sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Mouth in, mouth out, mouth in, nose out, nose in, nose out, nose in, mouth out. As you settle into your space, begin to notice the gentle summer breeze touching your skin. Feel its soft touch, as if nature itself is whispering secrets of courage and strength into your ear. Allow this breeze to carry away any tension or stress, leaving you calm and relaxed. Imagine yourself standing in a vast open field, surrounded by tall golden grass swaying gently in the wind. The sky above is deep, velvety blue, dotted with twinkling stars, and the new moon hangs low, casting silver glow over the landscape. In the distance, you hear the faint, majestic roar of a lion, a call to awaken the strength within you. Breathe in and out. Take a deep breath in, feeling the cool night air fill your lungs, and slowly exhale, releasing any doubts or fears. With each breath, imagine a golden light beginning to glow within your chest, growing warmer and brighter with every inhale. Feel this golden light spreading through the entire body, filling you with a sense of power and confidence. This light is the essence of the lion within you, embodying courage, bravery, and leadership. Picture yourself transforming into a magnificent lion or lioness standing tall and proud in the moonlit field. Feel the strength in your muscles, the clarity in your mind, and the fire in your heart. Repeat it silently or out loud if you wish. I am courageous. I am strong. I face challenges with unwavering confidence. I lead with integrity and inspire others with bravery. The lion within is awake and ready to conquer any obstacle. Visualize yourself stepping forward, leading a group of other lions who look to you for guidance. Feel the responsibility and the honor of being the leader. Know that you have the wisdom, the strength to guide others with compassion and courage. As you stand in your power, feel the summer breeze once more, gentle and reassuring. The golden light within you continue to glow brightly, a reminder of your inner strength and bravery. Gradually, let the image of the lion fade, bringing back your awareness to your physical body, still filled with that same courage and confidence. When you are ready, take a few deep breaths and gently open your eyes. Carry the strength of the lion within you, ready to face the world with courage and leadership. The affirmation of the day is, I am a leader. I am brave. The lioness within me roars with courage and confidence. All right, guys, twinkle your toes and your nails, fingers as you open your eyes. And if you would like to get some advice, don't forget to wash your doors with minty water, like you put in a little bit of bucket water and some mint oil, or you can actually cook your own mint leaves and wash the doors because it's bringing in new opportunities. Put your clothes in the southeast and in your office, by your computer, to also bring opportunities in. And I do every new moon and every first of the moon blow cinnamon into the house. I'm standing outside, and from outside in, you don't have to blow a lot of cinnamon. No, it's not going to bother your dogs, or, because it is barely something what you blow into your house. All right, guys, I hope I could help you and this podcast give you some insight. If you would like to comment below, I would appreciate that actually, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you with the 2025 shorts one, and also a lot more video coming up. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to say bye for now. I see you soon.